Hola, happy Monday. I gotta. I have my old glasses on because when I do work at my computer and on the desk, I'll switch into these. Yeah. I got my first Christmas card today. Wayne was on it. He's someone who watches me on YouTube who used to live here in the area. So thank you very much for the card. He moved down to Indianapolis several months ago, so he's not around anymore. I'd see him every once in a while when we would go to the restaurant he worked at. Sweet guy. See what's been happening. I was gonna film yesterday, but I did not. We went out and about a little bit. We took a little ride. We were gonna go eat at this barbecue place over by the lake, but they're closed for the season. And so we went up the highway and we're going to a little Italian place called Roma's. We used one of our coupons. Buy dinner, get a dinner free. So Dad got lasagna and I got chicken fettuccine Alfredo, which we both ate half of and brought half home. I still have half mine for later this evening. Dad ate his for a snack last night. But as we're just sitting down there, I check my Facebook and I have a message from my friend Nikki, who I go to the movies with, and she's like, "Hey, are you around?" I'm like, "We are in Bridgman, getting a bite to eat. What do you need? What's wrong?" She's like, "Well, I'm in Mishawaka, Indiana. Bridgman's a half an hour that way. And Mishawaka's a half an hour that way." She was going to she takes guitar lessons, and she was dropping her daughter off at the park because she does a little Pokemon hunting while Nikki goes to lessons. And she parks for a minute, has her foot on the brake, reaches back to get a tissue, and the brake just goes to the floor. The brake was gone. So, no brakes. She turned off the vehicle, pumped it, she'd get a little pressure, but as soon as she clicked on, to the floor. No brakes. Luckily, it happened in a spot where she wasn't driving down the road or something. So, I said, when we get home, Earl, drop off my chair and her leftovers, and I'll see if because her husband wasn't answering the phone. He was at home, and he wasn't answering, so she thinks he was asleep, which he was. We found out later. But said I will keep in contact with you. So we got done, headed home, pulled in the driveway. I said, we're dropping stuff off. We're gonna be heading your way now, okay? She's like, okay. Go down Main Street when you get across the bridge. We're at that park on the right. Okay. I knew exactly where she was when she told me what park she was at, so we pull up to them. She had gotten a hold of a wrecker who was taking it to a shop around the corner. Because it was a Sunday, night falling. She had gotten a hold of a shop that was getting ready to, like a garage getting ready to close. They pointed her in the direction of a wrecker that would get it there before they closed. And so that was taken care of. We got her and her daughter, and we went. Dad's like, if we're down here, I'm going to stop at Sam's Club for a minute and buy Heidi her treats and a couple things I want to get. So we pulled in and let him run in and do what he wanted to do. We just chit-chatted, and I treated everybody to ice cream at, frozen custard at the frozen custard stand. And then I said, are we going to still be on for our movie date tomorrow? She's like, yeah. I said, now if Den, that's her husband, needs a ride to work, he can come to lunch with us and I can drop him off. It'd be early for him, so we dropped him off at Walmart after we had lunch, and he was gonna waste some time there and then go to work because they have one vehicle, because he's the only one who works. She takes care of the kids, pardon me, and if there's ever a day she needs a car, she'll just take him to work. So with no vehicle, it makes it difficult for them. So today she called the garage and they were giving her this astronomical quote, and so she called her garage here in town, and they're like, that doesn't even sound right, and they're like, we'll get it towed over, we'll take care of it, it's not going to cost anywhere near that much. So it's being brought to town today. So we went to see the Fantastic Beasts movie, which was good. I'll give it a 6 out of 10. there. It was in the mid-range. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't spectacular. But it was good. I liked seeing the beasts in the suitcase. That was my favorite. If we'd seen more of that, I would have been much more happy. And for my treat, we didn't get popcorn today. I got me some Dippin' Dots. I hadn't had those in quite a long time. So that was a fun treat to have at the movies. Then I dropped her off at home. Came home, Dad's like, hang on, I want you to run me. So he and I dropped a bowl of soup off at Lois, our neighbor. Some bean soup and cornbread. Give it to her. She wasn't answering her door, and her car was there. And we were getting kind of scared, so I called her. She had been asleep in her chair. So I'm like, are you okay in there? So my dad's at your door trying to get you. So she came and got her soup. And I'm like, well, since we're still out, we're going to fill up the van with gas. Because I was getting the warning light. You need to get gas. So yeah. Nikki was so sweet. She paid for my lunch and a movie today, and then she gave me gas money. She gave me $20. I'm like, no, you take that back. So we were fighting in the van, and so we stuck it in the cubby hole in the van. I said, we'll save that for the next time we go to the movie. Because she was not taking it back. And I refused to put it in my purse. So the van gets it. For now. Uh-oh, I see the kitty. What are you doing? I woke her. Did I wake you from your slumber? I saw some good previews today. I saw the Wonder Woman, another different Wonder Woman preview, Star Wars preview. What was the other preview? Pirates of the Caribbean, very brief preview. It was more of a teaser than an actual full-on preview. Yeah. It's a crappy day though. It's raining. But it is 40 degrees, so I guess I shouldn't complain because this time of year it could be snow. It's supposed to be 58 tomorrow? What is happening? I don't even know what's happening. I have business meeting tomorrow. I gotta write out. I had payroll printed out. I just gotta write out the checks, get them ready. My cousin's gonna grab them tomorrow. We're gonna talk a little business. Wednesday, my cousin Joanne's coming. We're putting up the Christmas tree. I'll probably film some of that because the baby will be here too. So y'all know you want to see little baby Hank. I don't know what I'm doing this evening. Dad goes to Monday Night Football. I'm thinking about laying down. Kitty, should I lay down? Should I? She's no help with the decision making. Usually on Tuesday I will go to the Y, but this week they have the women's locker rooms tore up. So all the regular women are going to be using the 4 special needs rooms, which I use in my chair. And it's going to be packed. So I'm going to forego Tuesday, but I am going to go Friday. But they have open swim before, so I can get there early before the aqua aerobics crowd gets there. So that should work out okay. And I'll just do like the 2.5 hours in the pool like I normally do. And I chat with the lifeguard who taught me how to use uTorrent. If you know what that is, you know what I'm saying. I watched Deadpool on there a couple of days ago and I really liked it. I have a list of movies. Anybody have any movie suggestions that I could look up? Right now, here's what's on there I want to look up and watch at some point. Mr. Church, which was a movie that came out with Eddie Murphy, which looked like a really good one. It's not a comedy or anything, but it looked like a really good movie. Finding Dory, have not watched that, still want to. And Suicide Squad. And I have it on my phone. What did I write down on my phone? I have a list at my desk to jot down. I have a list on my phone in case I'm laying there and think of a movie. So if you have any movie suggestions, hit me. Hit me. Alright. I guess I'm going to shut up, upload this while I'm doing stuff at my desk, and then turn it on. So, happy Monday. Hope your week's starting out spectacularly. Goodbye.